Blue Marvel.
All right.
So this is Blue Marvel in his classic
Marvel.
uniform, given 3 new skills, and of course is a universal superhero. So for those of you who don't know Blue Marvel, Kim, why don't you go ahead and share what people need to know?
Blue Marvel, aka Adam Brashear, is a very decorated person, being that he is a veteran, he is a football player, he is an Ivy League educated doctor and forefront of many scientific ventures to the point where he was working on an antimatter uh, machine and was involved in an accident, like you do, and that imbued him
As most
with
heroes
several
start.
powers. It happens. And thus he has many powers involving antimatter, including antimatter energy absorption, physiology, of course, superhuman strength, invulnerability, antimatter manipulation. He can send
The
out
list goes
concussive
on.
force bolts, stun bolts, energy pulses. He has longevity. He ages very slow. He's from the 60s, my friend.
Oh.
And he has very high mental perception and hyper cosmic awareness. He is very well equipped to be part of a team called the Ultimates.
What skill, totally, Kim, what skill doesn't he have?
He can't make a grilled cheese sandwich, as far as I know, but maybe he can. It's just not written here.
Who knows?
Truly, who knows?
So we're going to go ahead into actually his uniform skills. So as part of his new uniform, the developers tell us that his all resistance stats are increased by 30%. Damage dealt to enemies with the remove all debuff effect are given 30% more damage. And of course, damage dealt to enemies that are under the effect of Purify are given 30% more damage. Like I said, so earlier I mentioned he has 3 new skills, so we're going to go ahead and actually take a look.
All right. Love a good entrance.
All right, moving on. So skill number
Love
1
a good
is Marvel
superhero pose.
Explosion. So again, those of you who are fans of Blue Marvel know this isn't a new skill. It just has a couple added effects, such as being able to paralyze. So maybe just one effect. This poor enemy's had enough. We're going to go ahead and move over here.
I love that glide.
Moving on, skill number 2. Skill number 2 is the Slashing Shockwave, which causes everyone's favorite, stun.
Yeah, stunning.
Right, skill number 3, again, this is a new skill. This is the Galaxy Explosion. Let's take a look. Try it again. Of course, it hits the ground, causes a shockwave, causing enemies to be stunned and silenced, also grouping enemies together as well. And of course, added effect is actually, so yeah, a couple additional notes that the developers just recently sent to us. So not only does this attack actually provide, I use the word actually a lot, this attack will provide HP recovery, will also adds a new mockery effect, which actually removes debuffs.
Actually, you do.
Actually, yes.
But that's okay. Actually, it's actual.
Moving on to skill number 4. Skill number 4 is the Blue Annihilation. So this attack will look familiar. With one added, this attack has one added change. So the animation is similar to the previous attack, which is the Magnificent Beam. However, players can actually move around using the V-pad here. So you can do your attack and move around at the same time. Very useful. Right, and the added effects as well. Of course, it's actually one fun. I'm going to start making a counter every time I use that word. So for this attack will actually provide brief invincibility, while also granting you 100% buff to your next attack. Moving on to skill number 5.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's put this in a situation where a group can be involved.
Nice.
This is again not a new skill. This is the Antimatter Burst, but it can now penetrate. It can now incapacitate foes, or basically removing enemy buffs, while providing an all attack of increase of 40% and increasing your overall defense by 35%. Now, again, many of you have seen this skill, so we're going to go ahead and move on and show you the skill you've been waiting for, which is the T3. Nice. This is the Cosmic Break. The Cosmic Break ignores 10% of the enemy's target defense. Not only that, of your target's defense, while your dodge rate actually increases to 100%, and the next attack is increased by 100%.
All right, very good.
I just wanted to do this skill one more time.
Yeah, like you do.
Yeah, perfect. So the developers have provided us their notes. They say the uniform effect increases the damage dealt to enemies with the purification effect, and allies with the mocking effect, which is new, causes your enemy's debuffs to be removed, or your enemy's buffs to be removed. Skill 3 prevents enemies from using a specific type of defense, such as invincibility, damage immunity, shield, etc., properly. So expect them to be very helpful during PvP game modes. And then finally, skills 3 and 5 can actually be stacked. It is recommended to use these skills after using skills 3 and 5. As a result, the recommended skill combo is 3 cancel, 5 cancel, skill 4, or you can choose to end it with your ultimate skill. So what do we have to say about Blue Marvel?
Well, we have quite a bit to say. Let's see. Neil Verone says, hell yeah, Blue Marvel. Again, not my words. Says, go, go, Blue, my boy, and a lot of blue heart emojis. Yuan Salva says, Blue Marvel looks hot. Just pointing out facts. Jamie Johnson says, Blue Marvel is about to be the man. Taekwon Brown says in the comics, he knocked Sentry out cold into orbit. And trying, just, showing off a little comics knowledge right there. And then Dude Panther Zero says Blue Marvel.
So that does it for Blue Marvel. So now we're going to move on to our new character segment, where we introduce a new character. And that new character